Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy, and today we're going to be doing another off-the-rip episode. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome, come on in. All my returning viewers, you know how we do. Let's get crack-a-lackin', shall we? Today's off-the-rip video is going to be, I've been looking at this bottle, this brand, this label, this distillery for some time. I find it very interesting. I just somehow never pulled the trigger. This bottle has been on sale for almost a year. I don't know why. Lochlea, Harvest Edition, Second Crop. I will have more information about what Harvest Edition and Second Crop means. I kind of already know because I've been looking at this bottle for a year. Single malt Scotch whiskey, matured in a combination of port, STR, and bourbon cask. Non-chill filtered and no color added. That's a lot of good stuff except for the STR. We'll have to figure out the STR in a minute. But coming in at a very nice 46% alcohol by volume. If you know, you know. Just because it's a 46 doesn't mean it hits like a 46. We've had a 48, and I have a 50. That's right. I have a 50% ABV Scotch on the brain. And I think I'm going to pull the trigger this weekend. On the back, I'm not going to read all that for you at the moment, but we will go ahead and say Ayrshire, Scotland. There's a nice, yeah, that's their brand. Don't need that. 32.2 units. Yeah, that's all that good stuff. So it's imported by Impex Beverages, South San Francisco. Dare to be honest and fear no labor. Home of Robert Burns. Let's go ahead and figure out how to get this plastic off. Cork pop. There was, but it was like a what? I'm gonna be nice. I'll be nice. Just be nice. Anywho, let's go ahead and have this pour, shall we? Yeah. By the way, that's a little more than an ounce and a half. I try and keep it under that circle line right there, which makes it about an ounce and a half, which is a pretty good amount, in my opinion, to do the review. We kind of have to rush through it because I don't like 15-minute, 20-minute videos, and I know most of you that watch the videos are not going to sit here for about 20 minutes watching me drink and listen to me yabber on. So if you're new to the channel, Mr. Randy, this is a 3-part series. Part 1, off the rip, get it home, crack it open, have my first pour, share my first experience with you because that's what we do. Part 2, full review time, drink it down halfway. We put the cork back in it, put it on the shelf, let it sit for a week and a half, 2 weeks. While it's sitting there, I go online and try and find as much as I can. I already have quite a bit to talk about because this is not my orthodox procedure. I've been looking into it, trying to give myself all the reasons in the world to pull the trigger on this bottle, and the price just still sits there like $30-something. Normally, this bottle I think is like $50-something, $60 on the shelf, and it's almost half off. It has been in my local specs and the local specs I was in before San Antonio. Anywho, I go online, find out what we can, come back, we talk about it, I score it, we continue to drink it because part 3, final pour episode, thusly named. We take that final pour, compare it to the first pour off the rip, and everything in between. Now, Lochlea is one of those distilleries that they're always evolving. They've got more than just a basic lineup. Let me get on the nose. Hold on. Oh, now that's interesting. There's a box. Let me go ahead and, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna do the box on the full review, but I'm trying to just pick off something quick that might be. Yeah, it's independently family-owned distillery in the heart. They grow their own barley. So it's basically everything's done in-house. I'm not too sure about that. I don't want to make that statement as of yet. Our seasonal small batch releases showcase the signature style in 4 different ways each year. As a working farm, these expressions tie in with exactly what is happening here at the time of the year. I understand that now. I really have a better appreciation. In this Harvest Edition Second Crop for 2023, the second in a new set of 4 limited editions, we have the Port Cask STR Barusks and first fill bourbon barrels, altered cask ratios to harvest edition first crop, offer a deliciously different twist during this time of year. The whiskey brings flavors of dates, ripe grapes, ripe red grapes, and thick cut marmalade, followed by pink peppercorns, more dried fruit, and a beautiful lingering creamy finish. Nice 46% is helping it. I'll put that to the side. It's really helping that nose and bring out a lot of that fruit. Yeah. Right now, I will have to tell you that I do pin this as one of those bottles where everything inside that bottle is a little tight and it needs a little time to loosen up. So everything right now is like a fist. Once it loosens up about at least a third way down, right before the halfway point, everything will start to loosen up, and you'll be able to pick those characters apart more easily. Let's go ahead and get on the palate. Okay. Man, it hits the palate and it wakes it up. But it's not crazy intense. It's like a flash. And then it goes back down. Try to hold back all the characters, the flavoring characters, till we get to this, after we get past this acclimation palating, because that's basically what it does. It's going to give you a different type of palating on the second one. So as I'm talking, I'm working out the cheeks, the tongue, the lips, working all that out, loosen everything back up, and get it ready for this second. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. My hands are greasing up the glass. Let me just get something to clean that off with. Oh, I don't want to mess it up, but it's got some good viscosity. It's pretty good. Better than average. Does transfer pretty well on the tongue as well. You get everything that's bright. Everything that's bright right up front. And then once that stuff starts to subside, it really opens the way for everything that's dark. All the deep richness. It's sort of like a transitional. At first, you get everything that's light, bright, and beautiful. Wouldn't say that anything dark isn't beautiful. But then it gives way, and then you get like the darkness, the dark fruits, the dark plum. Maybe those deep, rich grapes. Those ripe grapes, yeah. I was going to say, I get sort of like a light wine, like a lighter wine, like a whiter wine. If you like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that. Gonna have a bit of a change of pace on the channel with the programming and what we're doing. We're going to be doing a little bit more than just basic reviews. I'm going to start doing more higher end bottles. I've raised my price point ceiling to 100. I doubt it's going to stay there long, because now that I got a greater appreciation for libations of all sorts, some of the better ones are roughly hanging around, teetering on that 100 mark. So, like I said, there was a bottle I just got for $99.99 on the shelf. Got it at a discount. And then I had a promo deal, so then I got it for, I think it went right back to about $99 and some odd cents. I haven't actually gotten into that one yet. But yeah, still at 100, but I'm telling you, a lot of the good ones that I'm going to run into are going to be teetering on that line. So the $100 price point ceiling might not last too long. Might have to push it to at least 110. Just so I can get some of these 110, 115. I might make that kind of a new rule and a factor, that if the bottle is at least 100 on the shelf, it could count. What do you think about that? Hit me up in the comment section. Do you think that is an acceptable change in terms? I'm thinking about it. I'm going to mull it over, and then I'm going to do this finish. That's nice. That is definitely, that's nice. It does not drink as, if you understand me when I say it's a higher, brighter, fruitier, smoother Speyside. There's a little bit more of a peppery, sort of lower end sortness to it. Like it on the palate for this finish, I'm getting lots of cheeks, some lips, a little bit of gums, cheeks, jowls, even still a little bit lingering on the tongue. Not a lot of heat building up the back end. It's probably hovering around a 1 out of 5. Everything is pretty well, I don't know if it's going to be balanced or rounded. I'll say balanced. But right now, like I said before, everything in this bottle is still kind of tightly packed. Once it gets down to at least the third downward of the bottle, but this second third of the bottle is where it's going to be showing me its true colors, and I think it's going to be a good one. I really do. Well, some of the effects and a little bit of the flavors are going to last a little bit longer, but I'm not going to keep you. In the comment section, would love to know where are you at, what are you currently drinking, anything interesting going around as far as libations are concerned. I'd love to talk about it. And there it is. As always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. That's definitely going to be a good one. And I can't believe I waited this long to pull the trigger.